I'm Dustin, Prince of Aphotic Realm, and this is Bo, my indie author friend.
Fabulous powers will be revealed to you the day we hold aloft our mics and say,
I have the Geekdom!
Geek-Men and the Masters of the ThunderNerds.
ThunderNerds! Ho! Alright, welcome to another episode of Masters of the ThunderNerds. I'm Dustin.
I'm Bo.
And this is where we talk about all the things you love.
Without all the hate.
That's right. Today we have Liam, who we're going to talk about Rocky. And he's our resident Rocky expert.
Yes. Yeah, it instantly came to mind. Old friend, I was like, we got to talk about the new Creed trailer. Or I'm sorry, Creed 2. And I was like, let's get Liam on here. Let's just make it a Rocky episode.
Yeah, I'm truly honored that you guys would pick me. Talk about Rocky.
It's dude, yeah, I know you know your stuff. But yeah, we've all seen the new Creed trailer, correct? Everybody's the new teaser.
Absolutely.
What is everybody's opinion on it? We can go around however you want.
Go ahead.
Take it away. You're up.
Oh, I'm up?
Yeah, okay, yeah. What do you think of the Creed trailer?
I am super stoked. I mean, I'm 100% on board. And it's just because I love the continuation of the Rocky story, but the way it's almost like a soft reboot without rebooting it. And that exists in the same universe. So it gives Rocky to the modern society, I guess you could say, but allows old fans of the franchise to kind of continue with it. So I love the fact that they're doing Creed. I love these movies.
It is funny to think about how old the Rocky franchise is.
70s.
Like, you don't think about it. It's like, it's as old as Star Wars. It's almost. It's kind of weird to think about how old it is. Mm-hmm. What do you think about it, Dustin?
I really liked it. I liked the first Creed, and I think this trailer looks good. I'm really excited because this is what people wanted from the first one. I think, they wanted, Apollo's son and a son of Drogo to fight for revenge. The revenge bout that everyone wants to see, type thing. I think it's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I'm on board too. For the last 3 films, every single one I've heard the idea, and I'm like, this is kind of unnecessary. Let's just leave Rocky alone. And then you watch it, and I'm like, that was amazing. And since that's happened, 3 times, I'm like, all right, I'm on board. Let's just keep going. Because you're still...
I absolutely loved Rocky Balboa.
It was just like a really pleasant surprise. Like, he delivered on that one. That was really, really fixed, that kind of bad taste in your mouth from Rocky 5, which we'll talk about in a second. In a positive way.
But I gotta... Yeah, and I can't praise Michael B. Jordan enough. I think I would be more starstruck to meet him in person because of Creed than I would be Black Panther. I know everybody loves him in the Marvel universe, but God, I'm sorry, but if I could ever shake his hand, I'd be like, I truly believe you are Apollo Creed's son.
But I thought Creed was good. For sure, and just the fact that Rocky's sort of, I'm just waiting for him to say something like, "You're gonna crap lightning" and all that stuff. I just want to hear him say something crazy like that.
I know
that crazy line,
and that makes me love this series even more because I'm glad they didn't try to do Rocky's son as a boxer and be the whole like,
for sure,
under your father's foot. I love the fact that because he loved Apollo so much, and now he's getting to help influence and raise Apollo's son. It's almost like carrying that torch for how much he loved his best friend.
Yeah,
and it's a beautiful relationship that those two have, especially in Creed.
Oh yeah,
and I can't wait to see the way they carry it on in Creed 2.
Because that's
for sure.
For me, that's the best part of that new trailer is where he tells him, he's like, "Your father died in my hands. Don't do this."
Yeah.
and I almost expect then I'm waiting for him to take him up in the mountains, have him dragging logs and stuff.
Yeah, you must now train in Russia.
Yeah. You gotta know we always
hanging
do.
from the rafters.
Yeah. So,
you gotta grow a wicked beard too.
Yeah, wicked beard.
Run through snow drifts.
And
you gotta outrun the Gestapo Russian guards.
You gotta have that song playing too. I wonder if they'll have that song.
Hit the fire.
It's gonna be a remixed rap version, like.
Yeah. Have him get off the plane with the remix rap version of "It's a Burning Heart."
Yeah. Oh man, how much you love that song. What is that? You said that song can like pump you up for anything.
Anything. Like I could be ready to go for anything in just a depressed day or whatever. I'm gonna put on the Rocky soundtrack. Rocky 4 in particularly.
Yeah. Pretty much all the Rocky theme songs, like the workout, like rebuilding pump up songs are good. Like they're just all good.
The Rocky films are like the go to. If somebody is like, "What's a montage?" I'll be like, "Okay, let me show you.
Here's a montage.
Here's a montage. This is how you montage." So what does everybody think is going to happen in the new? Is the expectations considering mild spoilers if you haven't seen the last one, if you haven't seen original Creed? But I feel like we're safe. It's every year. But
probably for sure.
But like, do you think? To me, obviously, I'm worried about Rocky. Like, is he going to not make it in this one?
I think we're honestly safe.
I'd like to see him not try to kill himself in this. I mean, he tried to in the first one. Oh, I'll feel too good. Oh no, Adonis. Oh no, I'll feel too good. I don't have much to live for anymore. I'm gonna have a heart attack. No, just work out some, Rock.
Yeah. No, I did that in 6 movies already. I don't do that no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, just watching that last one, I was like, is he gonna die in this?
But can we acknowledge the fact that if officially every opponent that Rocky has faced, including cancer, he's beaten it?
Yeah.
He can't die until Creed 3, just like Mickey died in Rocky 3, right?
See, I have a theory that Creed 2 is going to be Rocky 3.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Why do you think that though? Like, what is it? Let's expand on that.
I think because just from what I took from the trailer, that Drago's son obviously is a force to be reckoned with in the boxing world, and Adonis is rushing to face him, and he's going to defy Rocky's wishes because he's headstrong, just like Rocky is, and just like his dad was, and he has to get in there and prove himself. But he's doing it for the wrong reasons. He's doing it because he wants to prove everybody that he can do it. So he'll go in there and get messed up really bad. He won't die. He'll just get beaten really badly. And then finally he'll come around and then go back to fight him again, not because he has something to prove, but because he has the heart to do it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's kind of what I was picking up too, especially with how he fell on the mat in the beginning. Like, he clearly was all chewed up in the beginning, so either whether he got chewed up from another fighter or Drago, it seems irrelevant at this point. I think the way the trailer was cut, I think they were saving the Drago reveal for the ending, and they just wanted you to see his internal turmoil that is going to be a majority of the movie, and then reveal Drago, even though he's going to be a theme throughout the whole thing. Kind of like Mr. T was, whatever his name was, but in the actual movie. in part 3.
Was it
But-
Clover?
Because, yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that I like that parallel because he's you have this dramatic reveal of, oh, this is Creed's son, and now he's his own person, but he's going to have to live up to that rock. Because let's face it, I mean, like Apollo is basically one of those rock star athletes, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, not only does he have to live up to his father's name, but he also has Rocky Balboa as a trainer.
Yeah.
Once all that comes out,
pressure.
and he's not just some... Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, I think with the initial fight when he fights him the first time, because I think he's gonna fight him twice in the movie. That's my theory.
Yeah.
And the first time Rocky's not gonna be in his corner because they're gonna have that falling out in that fight, and and Adonis is just gonna go fight him without Rocky's blessing.
Now, we know Brigitte Nielsen's in this, right?
I think she's returning.
It's dolls. There's like rumors maybe, but nothing's been confirmed on that end, right?
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything official. If he is, that would be sick.
That would be neat. I mean, he's still around.
Go break him, son.
If it dies again, he dies again.
If he dies, he dies.
Because I could just see him like leaning over the mat, when Adonis is on the ground in that first fight, going like father, like son.
They need. I know, right?
Yeah, having the Russian. Yep.
Oh man. Okay. Oh. All right. So emerging technology right now is VR. So is he going to have a VR headset that he's punching stuff with, just like his dad was like punching weird electronic
stuff? If you call that now. He's in like a really just a virtual construct, and it's just like one of those like it's okay, but it's not. It's obviously not like the face map is just on there of Michael.
Yeah, just as long as they put in the obligatory like nerd that pops up and goes, but what does all this data mean? And then you'll have the Russian guy turn around. The Russian man will turn around and be like, it's simple. Whatever he hits, he destroys.
He destroys. He is fighting machine.
Quick, put him on the treadmill until he yells.
Yeah, what if the new drug is just like he's got like he's just a high pitched voice. It's not as intimidating.
I'm worried about it because I noticed that nothing. You never hear him speak. I mean, of course, you don't hear him speak in the trailer. But
what if he just doesn't speak? What if he's just he doesn't speak and his dad speaks for him?
And that could be. Maybe that's what Brigitte Nielsen's role is in the movie. Maybe she's the mouth.
Yeah, that's probably it because she was the mouth for Ivan in Rocky IV.
Yeah, because you don't think about it, he didn't say that much in that.
My
movie.
husband has received death threats.
How great would that be? I mean, we laugh because this would be hilariously great, not because it's like we're making fun of it. And that's the great
because
thing.
we love it.
Yes,
because I wouldn't be mad at all if any of this happened.
No.
So, looking back on
Not at all.
the franchise, like obviously it's picked up since 5. Like everybody has their favorite Rocky movie, but the one that comes up the most is Rocky IV. And if it's not Rocky IV, then people will be like, "Oh, I hate it," or whatever. But Rocky IV is, I don't know. I think it's pretty unanimous. It's like everybody's like the number one ranked Rocky movie, even though he's, I know. Me and Liam's had this conversation about how Rocky's character kind of like changed to Stallone, basically, in those later years.
Rocky. It turned into Stallone in Rocky IV.
But then he moved back into the whole Balboa character.
Yeah, and that's the reason I can't hate on Rocky V that much because, granted, it wasn't the best one, but at least he's Rocky during the whole time.
Okay,
he does go back to being Rocky.
So you bring up the point, and this is where I was trying to get to. At Rocky V, it's clearly on the bottom for a lot of people. And but this is the shit. It's all about the things you love, and not without all the hate. So, what would you do? Like, what was it about that movie that didn't quite make it a Rocky movie? Like, what was it? What was it missing? Like, or what would you have done differently?
That's where you have the power.
Yeah, you have the power to do it.
You have the power.
By the power of Grayskull.
Exactly.
All right. So my biggest beef with Rocky V is at the beginning of the film. It takes place right after. It immediately cuts after Rocky IV, and Rocky is in the shower, and he's in the shower to get cooled down from the fight, and he's shaking, and Adrian comes in to see him, and he's shaking, and he can't stop shaking, and it turns out that the fight with Drago gave him brain damage. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, it hurt him. And that was why they were taking his boxing license away, and basically the clock, that everything we've worked for in the entire Rocky series that you saw this character build up to, it was all taken from him. Just because at the beginning of just 5 minutes within the movie, it's all taken from him. And I just thought that ruined the stakes and how hard he trained and how hard he worked and just outpowered Ivan Drago. It just took all that away because in a way, Drago gets to walk away and be a boxer still after that fight. Like, he ended Rocky's career after that fight, and I didn't like that.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
Like they had to put him on the bottom for story's sake. Like, he couldn't.
Yeah,
there was like nowhere to go up after that point.
Yes. Yeah, and then it just felt like the whole like tax evasion thing that Paulie messed up the money.
Yes, Paulie.
And lost their entire Paulie lost the entire fortune. Which, why would they give that to Paulie to handle? Of all people?
Rocky.
No kidding.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, hey Rocky, hey, I lost $5 million, but hey, forget about it.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of. It just felt like that Rocky V was like I felt like they didn't know where to go from here, so they're like, fine, let's just strip him of everything. But you stripped him of everything that made him Rocky too. Like, I'm okay with him losing his fortune and having to go back to the bottom and work his way back up, but you took away he can't box anymore. But then immediately retconned it in Rocky VI.
So do you think is there any way they could have done a reasonably good Rocky V without aging him? Like, is there something that would have been higher? Like, something he could have done? Because it's all, Rocky's all about, climbing the mountain. That's Rocky. I'm going to get to the top. But he's already at the top. How do you do that without cheating the audience,
Well, and see, that's the thing about Rocky V. I wouldn't have, honestly, as stupid as the whole Paulie thing was, that's fine with me. Because Rocky's that kind of character that can go to the bottom and still be positive. And I'm fine with that. It's just that whole, I didn't like the fact that Drago, during that fight, took his boxing career away from him. I wanted Rocky to say that he was done with boxing because he wanted to be done. Like, he closed that chapter. He retired after Rocky 3.
Yeah, let him be done because of, his grief over Apollo. His choice.
It's his choice. Yeah. See, because he retired technically in Rocky 3. When he beat Clubber Lang, that was it. That was it. He retired. And he was retired during Rocky 4, and even Apollo was retired, but he came out of retirement to fight Drago, but Drago killed him, and then Rocky's like, now I have to fight him.
So if you think, your repair on it would be, I've done this, I've made my statement, it's actually evoking peace, because let's face it, Rocky, in that universe, he basically ended the Cold War. And so,
if I could change, and you could change, then we all could change. This American knows
what he's talking about. I like him.
And then, Wang Chung starts playing.
So let me ask you guys this question: do you think if you were to take that first part of the movie out and just say Rocky is giving up boxing because he's done, he's ascended to the top, he's beaten people that were said to be unbeatable, now he walks away from it and retires, but then he loses his fortune. Wouldn't that be okay? Wouldn't that be better?
Yeah. And then he's like trying to live his life, and then all of a sudden this punk ass kid shows up.
Yeah. When Tommy Gunn shows up, it's a way of because he doesn't want to box anymore, but he still wants to. I don't know. He wants to help somebody out. That was the whole point of that movie. It's like he could now that he avenged Apollo, now he can further be Apollo and help train somebody else as Apollo did for him.
It's essentially Creed 1.0.
Yes. Or 0.5.
Yeah. Point 5, yes.
Yeah.
0.5.
Obi-Wan turning
It's where they're trying. Yeah, they're trying.
I don't care if Tommy Gunn hears this, but Adonis is way better than you.
For sure.
In every way, you mullet wearing.
No negativity. Don't you mullet wearing?
Sorry,
reasonably well actor who started a Rocky film.
Nice tracksuits though. Wonderful tracksuits, top notch tracksuits.
I love this. I have one final thing for you, Zach.
Okay.
I'd like to throw a Rocky quiz at you, just for fun.
We heard
Rocky
that,
quiz?
yes.
Just a little Rocky quiz.
We heard that you can do what? You can name the movie based off the quote?
Oh, is it like inspirational quotes, or is it just like random quotes from?
No, I can. We can go either way, or you can go for a traditional quote, whatever you prefer.
You know what? I guess Dungeon Master makes the rules, so go forth and ask.
All right.
And another quiz we have coming up for you later.
Yes.
Check it out. We'll have it up on our Patreon. But we heard you can do a guess the Van Damme movie based on the haircut.
Yes.
So that's going to be.
I've spent a small chunk of my afternoon preparing a visual quiz, and if you want in on it, you got to come on, join our Patreon program, because I guarantee you it's going to be a laugh ride on that.
Yes,
I am gonna nail it.
But it's gonna be fun. There's one on there, man. I don't even know how you're gonna do it. If you do it, I'm gonna be just shocked.
Well, I'll tell you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to get in my boat. I'm going to go down that river, and I'm going to kick that son of a bitch biceps ass so hard. The other biceps wannabes are going to feel it.
Oh, man. All right, so
I tell you one thing. I saw it, and I'm not gonna lie. I was like, "There's no way. There's no way I would be able to do this."
Yeah, I hope that if people hearing this, listen. If you're a child that grew up in the 80s and 90s. You're going to want to subscribe and get a hold of this quiz because it's probably going to touch your heart. It's going to tug at the old heartstrings because if you're like me and you grew up with all those movies, Rambo, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Dolph Lundgren, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, that's what we lived for back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's, I mean, come on. We grew up with that. This is what we want.
Yes. Yep. That's why, I mean... We had all that variety back in the day. Now every movie stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, so we can't pick our battles.
Hey, I personally like The Rock, that's just me.
I'm not saying that I don't. I'm just saying that there might be a little bit of oversaturation because when I went to go see Rampage, the trailer before Rampage was Skyscraper.
Yeah.
So, before you enjoy your Rock film, look at this other Rock.
Look at this other Rock film.
Just to prepare you.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. Enjoy these other Rock titles.
Yeah.
The Rock Goes to the Store. The Rock is Black Adam. The Rock goes on a big tower and jumps off a building.
I'm just
Rock
waiting for the
fights crime with
professor with The Rock. Get out of my table.
I'm a dork.
Yeah. I'm obviously the nerd Rock. Let me do these math problems. I don't know. This is horrible.
Mrs. Doubtfire, starring The Rock.
God.
You know what?
He will muscle.
I would watch that.
He just opens the door. Hello, jabroni.
Can you smell what Mrs. Doubtfire is cooking?
God. Oh man. Please, if you're listening, movie executives, do not take this as a go ahead.
Yes, please. I'll write it. Geez. Actually, don't. Just take everything and then just put The Rock in it. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. Wonderful. Okay, there's no segue that can work here. Just take it away with the quiz.
Yeah, let's hit it.
Some of these will be easy. We'll see how it goes. This is just. We'll say a quote. You tell me. See if you can tell me who said it. Like that.
Okay.
Women weaken legs.
Are you kidding me? That's totally Mickey
that
right
is
there.
Correct. That is a Mickey one. All right.
Do you want me to say what movie that's from?
You can
as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Rocky 1 right there.
It's all right. So all right, next one. So why didn't you break his thumb like I told you?
Oh, also Rocky 1, and that was I don't remember his name. No, that was actually Polly talking to Rocky about why he didn't break the bookies.
Yeah, I got I got Gazzo. Is that his name?
Yeah, it's the dude that runs the docks. He's like the heavy Italian guy that Paulie got him a job for. And I don't remember his name, but he hired Rocky to go break his thumbs because he owed him money. But he didn't.
Oh man, I didn't even finish the quote, so you get a point.
Which segued into one of the greatest quotes of all time of when him and Adrian got married. And they asked him, he says, you should invest in condominiums. He's like, but I don't use them.
Man, I don't even think there's any point in doing this quiz. I think he's gonna. He clearly knows this stuff. Man, let me just skip and try to find like a stupid hard one on here.
Did I ruin the segment?
No. Like your Popeye, he ate his spinach every day.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't even from.
That's Rocky 3 when he was doing the stupid. No, that's Rocky 2 when he was doing the stupid advertising.
Who was?
Rocky is saying that because he's doing an advertising commercial and he's dressed up like your papa. He ate a spinach every day.
Maybe this quiz is wrong. That would be awesome. Because it says it's Ludmilla. Oh, that was Brigitte's character. Did she say that in that movie? She did.
Oh, yes, she did. Yes, she did. Rocky 4, yeah, she did. Like your papa. So then, yeah, I missed one.
I just went to like we can't do that one. You actually already quoted that quote. This is a show. Oh man.
Was it the condominiums?
No, it was whatever he hits, he destroys. We all quoted it already. Oh, okay. You said this. If I can break your spirit, I sure enough can break your back.
Ooh. That would be Clubber Lang.
Whoop. No? You want a fuller quote? I can give you a fuller one. He said, no, not yet. Not for the meatball. I'm not done with him yet, boy. If I can't break your spirit, I sure enough can break your back.
Oh, no. Oh, man. God, that's a hard one.
I actually want this one verified now, because...
That's either... I'm torn. I can't... That's a Rocky 5 quote.
See, they got it labeled as Thunder Lips, and I don't remember that quote at all. Did he say that? That was Hogan, right?
Yeah, Thunder Lips.
Did he ever say that?
Maybe. All right, I guess I'll have to take a hit on that one as well.
Man, okay.
I'm two. So what? I'm 2 for 2 now.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm skipping the ones I know you know. Like I know.
Yeah.
Okay, like obviously. All right, who said let's start building some hurting bombs?
Oh, so that's the movie Balboa, and I can't remember his name, but it was Apollo's originally trainer. They retired, and now he's training Rocky during Rocky Balboa, and he's training him to fight.
Yeah,
Miles the Lion Dixon.
That's it's Duke. I'll give it to you.
Yeah,
Duke.
yeah.
Good, sir.
Let's start putting on some.
He gives him that full speech of like, you can't sprint because your knees are shot.
Yeah.
You can't run drills because your hip is gone. So we're gonna have to just work on just balls to the wall hurting bombs. Just
I love that part.
yeah.
Paulie's sitting there scratching. He's just like, yeah, I got that problem too.
Yep. Makes him do all them crazy deadlifts and just turns him into a wrecking ball machine.
If he goes blind, Paulie, you walk away. I love him. You don't.
Oh, that's Adrian. Yeah.
What is that, Rocky?
That's Rocky 2. Because that's when he's wanting to retire because he's kind of blind in his left eye. That's why he boxed southpaw.
I'll do one more. Let's do one more. See if you can get this one. Because if he dies, he dies. I'm not doing that one. Come on.
Yeah.
I want Balboa. I want Balboa. You hear that, old man? You tell Balboa to come here.
That is Clubber Lang, sir.
I want Balboa. I want Balboa. You hear that, old man? I want the champion. I want the champion. I'm champion. I want Balboa.
Hey, little girl. You want to see a real man? You come out of my hotel right now. Come on, I'll show you a real man. And then immediately followed up with, you want it? You got it?
Yeah. See, you know your stuff. I'm good on it. To me, you're a Rocky expert.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. Clearly, you are. You have that a birdie heart.
Oh man, I have a birdie heart.
Yes. You have the eye of the tiger. You have all the songs.
Yep. You have all of the songs.
All
the songs. Well, I think we'll wrap it up on this episode. But again, we're going to stick around, do a little mini game. You can play with us. That didn't come out right.
Oh yeah.
But if you're a patron, come and give that a listen. But until then, thank you, Liam, for helping us out.
Thanks for having me.
This is
yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah. And if any of you listeners out there have a topic or game suggestion, perhaps you work in the entertainment industry or just a hardcore super fan like Liam that wants to geek out with us on our show, we'd love to hear from you.
Absolutely.
Give us an email or follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Our links are below. Give us a shout. I've been Dustin.
I've been Bo.
Have a good one.
Later. Thanks, Liam.
No problem.
Boom.